Alright guys, it's Simon here. We're playing SimCity 4 and I've actually done this before. Unfortunately the game crashed and so then the game doesn't actually it doesn't auto save anything. And I like this game but I don't like the fact that it doesn't auto save. So let's just kind of redo this so you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But what we are doing is we are calling the city Bag End. I don't know how many of you guys are fans of Lord of the Rings, but if you are, then you'll recognize Bag End is where Frodo and Bilbo lives. Their name is also Baggins. Baggins as in Bag Ends is. So their name is based on where they live. And yeah. So so that comes from the French cul-de-sac, which is bottom of the bag, which means a dead end street. And also like back end is a dead end street. So the street doesn't link to other roads on both ends. Like one end is a dead end. So back end is basically that they live on a dead end street, and they're kind of dead end people, I guess. The hobbits. So we are going to experiment also with dead ends in this city. Because we are kind of bored with the grid, and so we are going to do something different. That's basically the plan for us today. So we are putting in a whole lot of low wealth, low density commercial and low wealth residential. That's the plan. Highway, we need to kind of join this highway, change it to ground. Ground. Can I make it shorter than that? Nope. Ground, highway, and then avenue. So we just kind of change that into an avenue there. Now, how big? I'm just copying what I did earlier when the game crashed. So we're gonna like we can see those hills there. I made this commercial. I'm making a commercial area first, and the avenues are gonna be grid-like, and then the residential stuff will be less grid-like. I don't think I did that. I think I did. Or maybe I did more than that. No, I did more than that. I kind of divided it into threes. Is that three? Let me just kind of eyeball that a little bit. So there we go. Divide that into threes. And obviously that needs to be joined that way. So there we go. So that's your... So we're going to put the commercial stuff in this area, and we're going to put a power plant. No water. So by not providing water, we are forcing these to be low density and low wealth. We're kind of manufacturing a slum. It's like it wouldn't be a slum if it weren't for the fact that we are not providing them with these services. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna do that. So we're not gonna put the road all the way across, right? Because we're trying to make these dead end streets. 6, yep. So that there. It's still kind of grid-like, but there's not too much we can do to avoid that. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're gonna have to... Okay, we could do that. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they almost join up, not quite. We don't want it quite there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually not as good as how I made it last time. Wait a minute. Oh, that's 7. Oh, that's 7. I don't want 7, I want 6. Alright, I'm gonna redo this. And we're gonna redo the other side as well. This is I don't like the look of this. These are too close together. It makes too much sense. We want it to make less sense. Alright. So there we go. I'm going to not do that. There. We're gonna offset it a little bit more. So there we go. We're gonna do that. 6. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think what we can do is 1, 2, 3. That. Alright, let's do that. And then the next part. Alright, let's just do that. Again, we're gonna kind of just extend that halfway. There. And there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna change it to that. There, 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, because of the underlying grid in the game, we can't really avoid having things kind of rectangular. Or we can try, but it ends up being really, really messy. So we'll just have a kind of rectangular, and I think you can see what's going on here. I'll put the commercial stuff, on these roads, so then none of these roads actually join all the way through. And I'll explain to you why people do that. Once I put the commercial stuff in, it should make more sense. Alright, so that's the roads, and let's put in the commercial. It's going to be medium density or low density? Don't think it matters. Let's put in medium density, even though I don't think we'll get medium density. Okay, Shift and Alt gives us, there we go, that's what we want. That's not what we want. Can I have it face the other way? There we go. And apparently that doesn't want to face, like, it always puts the entrances to these plots on the higher capacity road. Like, the game is trying to make it easy for you. Putting it on the high capacity road reduces congestion, right? So the game's trying to help you, except I don't want help. I want to mess this up. And the game's not allowing me to mess this up. No. Like, it's trying to put in that extra street there. There we go. Okay. And that, and that, and that, and that. Like, it's trying very hard to make me do this correct. But I'm also trying very hard to make it not correct. So the dead end street means that, if you want to get to this shop there, then you kind of travel through that road into that shop. and there's no other ways to go there. So by doing that, you can control traffic a lot more. So you can say that, the through traffic won't go along these smaller roads. They'll always go along the avenue. But the downside is, if you want to get from this shop to this shop, there, you have to travel all the way around to get to the other shop. But what it means is people will never travel straight through. Like if you want to get from here to here, you won't travel through here. It doesn't really make that much sense for commercial development. It makes more sense for residential developments because you want more privacy in residential homes. But we're gonna do that for commercial as well because we are crazy. And we want to experiment and kind of try this dead-end street concept. It doesn't actually, it's not a problem when it's low density because you don't have that much traffic. It's not a problem when everybody has cars and cars are free. In the real world, because of the way these distances become, like the travel distances become quite large and quite awkward. I can't just kind of just go from here to here, for example. You kind of go out and around and then back down. So if you have a car and you're driving, it's not that noticeable. When you're walking, your walking distance is a lot shorter because you can't, you don't want to walk that far. And then you get more problems with people not being able to get where they want to go. But we are ignoring that. And these sort of patterns are much more common in the real world. I don't really understand why. Like more recently it's been the case. I guess cars are more common recently, and so they can afford this, and I guess people like their privacy. Especially in residential areas, you'll find that a lot of suburbs are laid out with a lot of cul-de-sacs because people don't want traffic going through their suburbs. Which I guess it makes sense. Alright, let's just run the simulation. Let's slowly run the simulation. So we've got plenty of demand for everything, so we're not worried about any of that. Yeah, so I understand the desire to control traffic, but it's not... I feel like it's not efficient. I don't know. I mean, we've got the other grid in the other city, and then we've got this kind of cul-de-sac business in this city. And I think both of them would work just fine for the simulation. I don't think the game really cares one way or the other. Alright, so we're just gonna copy what I did in the other game. Basically, make a connection there, and then start building residential. So we're gonna leave 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna leave a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of too steep, really. It's a bad place to build this. I think I did this differently last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? Yeah, I guess it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's way too steep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. No, there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's join this road up. So then the residential goes in between there, like that. 4, 5, 6. Surprisingly, that is not too steep. Amazing. I can't really see what's going on. Can you guys see what's going on? Let me turn this around here. There we go. And then there. We can do that still. We wanna turn this around. We can do nope. We can do that. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 7. Should I? Let me just keep this clean. Remove that. Alright, so it takes a lot longer to build these cul-de-sacs because the game's really not optimized for that. So you see how we're making money already. So we're not too concerned about money. There's a lot of hills here. I don't think this is really going to work out that well. We leave a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right, power. There you go. And people immediately move in. They really, really want to live here. Don't know why, but 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, I'm missing some. I'm missing some houses on the outside. We can also, or we should also put houses here. There we go. 6 and yep. That's a problem. It's too steep there. That'll do. And yeah, that's too steep. We can do. I can't see what's going on. Yeah, no, we can't do that. We can put in that, but all the other ones are not suitable. That's fine. That's just fine. 6 and 6. And that also is too steep there. That's not a problem. Actually, we can, like when you zone it, it flattens and changes the shape a little bit, and then you can do that there. Alright, and there we go. So we're just going to build several of these. I think I'll leave that. That's kind of too steep. Or I guess I can do a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no, I don't want the tunnel. Let's just put in a little bit of this. There. I don't know why I'm leaving that gap there. I guess I'll, just in case I have other things to put in later on. Nope. Okay. There and there, and that's a problem. That's a problem. So is that. We can do there. Don't think there's anything. Nope, I can't do anything else there. Alright, so let's yeah, it doesn't line up, does it? It was better last time I did this. I managed to space it out so that this road lined up with a gap there. Anyway, that's not a problem. We just keep building. So let's leave. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Is that? Yep. Let's leave that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that goes there. I think I'll keep it on that intersection and then just bend it around a little bit like that. Alright. Road goes there, and more residential. So it's not like we kind of taking a long time to do this because we are fighting the default SimCity patterns. Like SimCity wants us to build a certain way, and we're not doing that. So that's a little bit more complicated. Oh, that works. Good. And this, now I don't know what I want to do here, because this road, I mean, there's a hill there, and then there's that bit there. Can I build over the hill or tunnel? I don't want to tunnel through the hill. That's kind of steep. Alright, so there's kind of slightly flatter areas over here, so we can do that. But at the same time, like there's a hill here, there's a valley here. I wonder if I should make the road follow the top of the hill, because that happens quite often. Like follow the ridge like that. Yes, let's do that. So I did it slightly differently last time and it didn't turn out very well. So I'm going to try it this way this time. Have the road follow the ridge there. If I can, you know, get this to work. Alright. And I guess we want a crossing, kind of like, you know, somewhere around here. Except it's kind of complicated. Is that gonna work or not? Come on, please work. What do you mean no? What do you mean? Had the same problem last time, getting these two roads to join up. Alright, can we do this? No, can we do this? Ah, there we go, much better. Okay, and let's do the easy things first. Nope. That's not gonna work out as well as I hope it will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of steep, isn't it? The game gives you a hint there too, like the grass is flat enough for buildings, but then the rock cliffs are not. It kind of tells you what's going on using those different shades on the ground. Yeah, so that's, you can see that's not going to work. Alright, let's just put them there and not worry about that bit. Are people still moving in? I don't know if people are still moving into my city. Let me just check this. I feel like I had more commercial last time, but the demand's all gone. The residential demand is still there.